Good afternoon, Tony Linford here. Complete change of topic, probably something I've never spoken about on any of my videos before, but I do want to speak about it now, mainly because the good weather's here. I've got to say I've just been out on the old Shanks's pony, my own 2 feet, not even driving or riding, and it's a beautiful day out there in Galston, Great Yarmouth. Met some couple of delivery drivers en route as well, and honestly they were very polite and very nice. So good luck to all you delivery drivers out there, especially to you Amazon ones whom, yeah, sure enough, I've picked up another thing from at a shop today. But driving, that's what this is about. I have a question, and it's addressed to all drivers, no matter how long you've been driving. I personally have been driving most of my adult life. I won't say that I was born with a steering wheel in my hand, but I'm now in my late 60s, and I was for many years when I lived in Leicester, and my family, 2 boys, were very young. I was an approved driving instructor, as they used to call us in those days, so had a bit of an interest in driving and taught an awful lot of people to drive. So here's my driving related question. When you drive, those of you who do this, could you maybe explain to me why you tailgate? Yeah? Alright, let me just be a little bit more clear on why I want this explanation. Yeah? I'm not talking about, just getting a bit closer to the vehicle in front or something like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you put a vehicle in front of you under pressure on a road that is, say, 70 miles an hour, maximum speed limit. That vehicle is doing exactly 70 miles an hour, or maybe even slightly over. They are in the correct lane, but you seem to think it's okay to drive right up behind them. What do people who do that feel they're going to achieve? I mean, surely it can't be to make the vehicle move out of the way, because where can it go? Surely it can't be to make it go even faster, because that would be breaking the speed limit and thereby driving dangerously. What do you plan to achieve? The other thing I also really need to know is, I wonder how many people, since they passed their test at least, spend that much time paying attention to everything around them and planning their drive, planning that next overtake, observing for that next overtake, looking early for where you need to be in the next lane for where you want to go at a particular junction or a roundabout, really using your mirrors, even doing a blind spot check or a shoulder check just before moving lanes. And that is completely different to completely turning your head before you move off from the side of the road. Motorcyclists will have learned to call that a lifesaver check. Your car, your vehicle, my vehicle has blind spots. If you don't do that and somebody is parallel with you, you will not see them. Why people also just stay in each other's blind spots is beyond me. Why do that, particularly with a lorry? Why drive right up next to them where they can't see you in their mirrors and stay there? One final one. I have this idea that when people are being taught to drive, Fair enough, they're being taught to make progress in accordance with the road and traffic conditions and the weather conditions as well, right? That's fine. Where it is safe to drive up to a speed limit, obviously you should do so. Obviously, on the same road in thick fog, it may not be appropriate to drive up to 50 miles an hour and just say, well, the speed limit's 50, so I've got to drive up to it. But I have this feeling that everybody is being taught to get off really quick, to move away from the lights at an incredible speed, and then rush right up to the next place that they want to be. And when they're achieving that next place, maybe they don't quite beat that next red light, to slam the anchors on stop. Yeah? That I would call charging and screeching. Have you been taught to charge and screech? If you do it, it shows no real planning and looking ahead. It's incredibly uncomfortable for your passengers because you're constantly speeding up and then instantly slowing down. Frankly, driving with drivers who drive like that actually makes me travel sick. My appeal, though, please, tell me, particularly if you've maybe only recently passed your test, can you not see that you are putting everybody else at risk if you genuinely tailgate? Do some of you maybe do it because you get annoyed? Are you trying to make a point? Are you trying to bully somebody out of the way? Why do you do it? Hopefully I'll get some answers and some good comments as well. Try to keep it civil. If it gets nasty or offensive or something, I'll just delete your comments. Well, safe driving out there, people. Think about it. Share the road. Share the space. Let's keep it safe for everybody. Bye.